is that? A Masharna?
Hello. We are on a couple seconds early. So Nick, try again now that I'm actually live. You probably did it right, but
Me?
no, Nick.
Oh,
So
what did he do?
yeah, type hooks 247. Try that, Nick.
Oh, I need to do all messages. How are y'all doing?
Yes, how are you doing? I know we just saw most of you just a few minutes ago. So here's everything that came in this. I'm Lori, and I'm full of stories, and sometimes I'm full of other things too.
And
Anyway.
I'm Camille, and I'm full of shit.
Yeah, so this is the yarn that came with it. So this is the yarn I'm going to use. What I did was I used the, hey, Chuck, you made it. I wasn't sure. It's so late. I'm not seeing it. Guys, are you seeing Nick's?
No.
Dang it.
But here, I can drop his link.
Yeah, we'll have Camille drop it for you. I don't know why I don't think I have it set to do anything weird, but oh well, it's fine. It's fine. Anyway, okay, so all these pieces came, this lovely yarn the ball is falling apart. This ball must be aging. Just kidding. That's crude, isn't it? And then this pink, and this bright pink, and this light pink, and then this tan. And then I just, this was kind of tricky. I had to add this piece right here. This is the tensioner piece. I watched the video. What's the name again? There, we got Nick's channel. What's the, thank you. So Linda's yours work, but I'm not seeing Nick's. That's so weird. Okay. I watched the video that Nick recommended, and I already forgot the name of the content creator. But just for fun's, this is my, can you guys see that? That's my instructions.
Why
so
don't
now
you
you're
make yourself big?
Oh, make myself big for a second. Okay, yeah, you guys are going to laugh. It's funny. Can you see why I needed to watch a video? There's pictures. Oh, there's some English. Okay. See, I just didn't open it because that's how I am. There's
user error.
So I definitely did not screw in the legs. So I'll have to go back and do that. I just shoved them in because, Oh, I see. It's got little suction cups. That's brilliant. So you screw in the little suction cups on the feet so it doesn't squirrel around, because I have a feeling, well, I'm going to go really, really slow tonight.
Because sure you don't want to, are they hard to put on? Like, are you sure you don't want to put them on?
Wait, why is it?
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that.
Yeah, hold on.
That's yours. There we go.
There we go. That's what we wanted. Yeah, okay. So, again, in the video, Lone Star Crafter. Yes, Lone Star Crafter Company. Her video for a beginner. Oh, yes, Heather, you too. Yay. Heather's here to learn too. Heather's one of Spoonie Shannon's friends.
Okay,
and she does Woobles galore.
Oh, so wow, okay.
She got one for her birthday, did the same thing that I did. I opened the box. Well, I opened the box months later. You probably opened the box close to your birthday. Opened the box months later. Looked at everything inside, including all the yarn they included. All this very basic yarn. It's not, it's actually softer than Red Heart Super Saver. Quite noticeably softer than that, but not soft. Not big twist soft even. So anyway, so Heather got hers and she's ready to learn. So Heather, in the description box, there is the content, the Lone Star Crafter Company, who Nick told me about, Nick's Crochets and Creations. Okay. Thank you, Nick. I had a feeling because I do actually have a row counter. Not all of them have this. And even though I think I only spent $25 on this, but guys, I bought this back in October. So I don't remember when I got it, but I bought it back in October. So I don't think I got it till December. Anyway, yeah. So it's been a few months. Just in case you're trying to figure that out, it's currently May. So yeah. Anyway, so this one has a row counter. She said she didn't have a row counter on hers. So she had a little clicker, more like yours, Camille, your little row counter, the little metal one.
Yeah.
A lot sturdier than like this.
Yeah.
But Nick reminded me to, yeah, it was Temu and it was back in October and it was, because it was like, for some reason they were having a sale on them. I don't know if they overstocked or what, but yeah, Nick, that's why it was so the price it was. And also why I thought the instructions were only in Chinese. So that's my bad because I didn't open it up. I saw the Chinese on both sides and I'm like, okay. Anyway.
You don't speak Chinese?
I don't. Who does anybody speak Chinese here? I have a friend that's from China. He speaks Chinese. He's a computer programmer. I bet you're surprised to hear that.
Is it Chinese or is it Mandarin?
Oh, which is it? Is it Mandarin or what's the other one? Szechuan? No. What's the other Chinese language? There's another one. Mandarin's the bigger one. I think my friend speaks Mandarin, but does anybody know? I should Google Lens that and determine which language it is.
The 40 pin doesn't have a row counter. I'll read your comments since you're working.
Oh, thank you. Is that the difference? I didn't read the directions. I just watched them. Okay. So, yep, you did. You gave me the perfect one. The angle, she did everything, made it so easy. The only difference is hers had a different color, and I'm not seeing a different color anywhere. So I'm only seeing this. So let me kind of turn this to the side. There's I don't see somewhere to indicate what's my first pin. Do you guys see any different color?
Isn't it that thing closest to you?
Well, okay, yes, but it's the same color, right? Is it different? Is it?
I don't know.
I
don't know anything about it. I would just assume whatever one is closest to you is your first pin. Like there's your start point, but
well, yeah, but
I've only watched a few videos a long time ago.
How am I going to tell when I'm coming back around?
Start at the white pin. It's near the handle, Nick says.
Oh, I see it now. Thank you, Nick. See? Thank you, Nick. You're saving my butt here.
Nick, Linda says will either be white or black near the handle.
And that's what I was looking for, but yeah, I didn't realize to look by the handle. So, okay. So I'm almost to it, y'all. You're about to see it. There it is. Okay. Okay. Now it's at zeros, but I haven't cast on yet. So let me show you the other things. What do you think? Do you think I should put the suction cups on before I try this?
Well, how hard are they to put on? If they're not hard to put on, you might as well put them on so you don't worry about it.
And so I don't forget.
I mean, yeah.
Let's be really honest.
Don't drop them.
I won't. I'm going to do my best to not drop these tiny screws because it's me. So
yeah, don't drop them.
I made it 47 whole minutes today.
Nick says make sure it's on tube.
Yes.
Tube knitting mode. Okay.
Thank you. Yes, that was something she said. I'll show you all what he's talking about. The T is for tube, P is for panel. I did not look at how to do a panel, so I don't know how to do that yet. This looks like it slides in. Does it slide in? Yeah.
Use your muscles.
You overestimate my strength here. I would ask my husband, but see, then he's too strong. Do you ever have that problem? They're too strong and then they break stuff? No, he hasn't done that before?
He knows to be gentle.
My husband's gentle, and then all of a sudden he's not because he's like, it's not working. I cannot get in there.
Where's the man when you need one?
Well, Chuck, I got to get one made for you. I got to get that cloning situation squared away. Okay, it went in. No, it's only going in like halfway. That just too many jokes. I can't handle myself. Okay, I'm too immature for this, y'all. Okay, I am gonna say I'm not doing this tonight because
yes, you are.
Yes. I'm not doing this part. I'm not doing this.
Did it not go in?
I could not get it in. I tried a different spot and it still didn't fit. So size matters. So we're gonna go with
Chuck's
that.
waiting patiently. She says.
I'm trying. I'm talking about all the different the pieces of the machine. So the counter's here because this is a 48 pin. Over here, okay, so this I had to insert. I didn't have, well, this was tricky, but I figured it out. This is the tensioner.
Chuck says that's what she said.
That's exactly right. Thank you, Chuck. So this is the tensioner. I already forgot her name. The lady I've mentioned, or the something
Lone Star.
Lone Star, thank you. Lone Star Crafts. I'm gonna guess she's probably in Texas.
I would guess so.
She said with 4-weight yarn, she uses the Sentro one. You have 3. She says for different yarns, that's how you decide which one of these you go into. But we're not doing that to start. To start, you do a cast on. How many in the chat have ever used a knitting loom? What? Oh, and what color should I use? Let's see. White 1, light pink 2, tan 3, bright pink 4.
I mean,
Crafty, hi, Crafty Witch.
I'm gonna go for the bright. I'm gonna go for the bright pink.
The bright pink.
Yeah.
Yeah. It kind of doesn't. It kind of looks. Can you see? It's super bright. It's brighter than it's looking on there.
I'm assuming you don't have any green in there.
This is what it came with. Crafty Witch, have you ever used one?
Do the bright pink or the peach so it shows up on the camera good. That white and one of those. Because it'll show up better on the camera.
I'm leaning this one for showing up.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do that.
Because this is a neutral. Even though it's a pink, I would call it a neutral.
I mean, if I have my way, you're going to crank out about 3 hats tonight.
Yeah. All right. Camille, you haven't been in Colorado, have you? But you've been smoking, girl. Just kidding.
Linda says she has, but it hurt her wrist to do hand loom.
Yes, because the knitting loom, because you have to do like this, and purling particularly is very wrist involved.
And then Crafty Witch says yes, and Nick says in the machine.
Only the machine, okay.
Oh, he also says, I think tan would be the easiest to see, but I'm the supervisor tonight.
Yeah, she's supervisor. She's my personal, she's my boss.
Y'all don't forget to give the thumbs up to Lori.
You know what? Because that's pink, they could be right. Do you see that?
Yeah. Do the tan then.
Do you think tan? Yeah, go with tan. Oh, yeah. I know, right? Oops. And I still grabbed the pink because, I get stuck. Oh, and it came with a crochet hook, which that's going to not last. I mean, plastic and thin. And let's see what it's I
don't think you have a lack of crochet hooks. You'll be all right.
I don't have a lack of hooks, although I do like the neck on that. This is a 3.75 millimeter. And then it came with these darning needles.
Nick says I would leave a longer tail than something with leave an extra long tail than you would
mean at the end, right? Or at the beginning, or both?
Both. Just do both.
Both.
3 hats for Lori and 1 blanket for Camille. That's what we're expecting.
That sounds fair.
Says.
Yeah, I think only because the machine is tan. Sorry. Oh my gosh. The machine is pink. We're going to go with the tan. Which way is it going? It goes that way. Okay, Nick, I already forgot. I think I go like this, right? And then you said long tail.
Long tail.
And then you crank it and then it hooks down and you go behind the next one. Can we see that?
I think we're good.
Is it good? Is it good?
Well, we'll be see. I mean, I feel like you don't necessarily need to show close up unless maybe somebody does want to see it close up. I think we all just want to watch that hat grow as you crank it.
Yeah. So, okay. So when you're doing the cast on, so I went under this and then behind this and then under this, and then I crank it until it goes down and hooks on. And then I go behind. And then I'm going to go under this one. So you're doing every other. This is exactly like the knitting loom where you cast on and you're going every other. Okay. And I'm going mega slow here.
Oh, I don't know if I could handle this slowness if I had one of these.
Well, once you get past the cast on and you're not like the first time you're doing it, you'll be fine.
Like I kind of expect a hat in like 5 minutes.
I think once you're experienced, that's
you think?
I don't think. No, it's
I
good.
hope so. Nick wants a blanket too. He says crank it forward. Crafty Witch says yes, but I already forgot what we said.
Yes, she's used both, I think.
Okay.
She used a loom and okay, so Crafty, you make amigurumi. Have you made amigurumi on a knitting loom? And what about you, Nick?
Also Linda.
Oh, Linda and Linda, yes.
Also, if you get the drill attachment, don't use a drill. Use an electric screwdriver.
Okay.
He has not.
Okay. He hasn't done the amigurumi. Okay.
I make a big old amigurumi.
Well, this would, yeah. I don't think I could do it on this machine. I mean, I could do a sweater with panels though, right? Like that's.
Yeah, I would think so.
Okay, I got to pay attention to what I'm doing here.
Yes, she's working. Crafty says she's working on patterns for her dolls and she loves these looms. What kind of loom do you have, Crafty? Is it an Addy or Sentro?
Is it Addy or Sentro? Yeah, exactly. And how many pins?
Linda has a Sentro, I believe. And Nick, I think, has a Sentro.
Sentro, yeah.
Also go slow with the screwdriver, not too fast because I broke my handle gears and had to replace it. No Ami, just hats, scarves, and bags, Linda says. Ooh, I didn't think about bags.
Oh, bags. That's a good idea.
Sentro 22 and 48, Crafty Witch says.
Okay, so the 22 the one you do your Ami on?
Probably.
Yeah.
Unless she's doing gigantic.
So, yeah.
You can't put blanket yarn in that, can you?
Probably not in this. That's what I've heard too. Like, okay, so now.
Is a 4-weight as high as you can go on these machines?
No, I believe you can do a bulky, just not a blanket. I think you can do a 5, but not a 6. I think somebody.
Oh, she said both.
Oh, you do Amis on both. Okay. That's awesome. Okay.
I've done 5-weight baby yarn fine, she says.
5-weight. A 5-weight at the most. Okay, that's what I thought. But kind of like when they label it 5-weight, but it's really basically a 4-weight with fuzz. Oh, actually, is fuzzy yarn acceptable on here? Does it get tangled at all?
There's one way to find out. Get you some of that color on my halo out.
Before I do the next step, I'll get clarification from y'all.
Oh, you got you saying y'all.
I know. It's just easier. Not thick, not fuzzy. Okay. So I'm back here at this pin, and you said, Nick, that do I reset now or after I've done this pin? Which one is it?
Linda says don't have 22, but I heard it's good to make slipper socks
And
too.
that makes sense. Because my 24 knitting loom, I've made slipper socks with. Reset now before I've gone under this. Okay, thank you, Nick. All right. So from what I understand now, I just go under every one, right? And I make sure it goes under. Okay.
Most people say machine doesn't like red heart yarn.
Yes, I've heard that. I think it's the whatever that chemical in their dye is. So you just want to make sure it catches every. The only reason I'm going slow now, she says, go slow on the first 2 to 3 rows to make sure you don't miss a stitch.
Make sure you put it on the back of the last pin and through the tension guide.
Oh, shoot. I forgot to do that. Can I rewind? I can. Okay. I can unknit. Yay. Or can I?
It's tinking. It's called tink.
Yeah,
I know that's what it's called.
It is tinking. But where's my white one? How far did I go? Holy moly.
I don't think you went that far.
Well, there's my white one. There it is. Okay, I'm unknitting. All right. And what did you say? I needed to go
the back of the last pin and through the tension guide.
And through the tension guide, I did definitely forget that. I didn't realize that about the back of the.
He says it's okay.
Okay.
He's cheerleading you.
That's why I appreciate Nick. See, he's helping me out. Okay. So instead of going underneath that one, I want to go behind that one, is what you're saying. This one.
You got this, Crafty Witch says.
Okay.
You got this.
And then, so I'm going to go, and then I'm going to go through this tensioner guide, right? And she said with 4-weight yarn, which this is a true, to me, this is a true 4-weight yarn. It's kind of squishing down a little bit as it's worked up, but I mean, like this pink one, that's a 4-weight, right?
Fix the first 3 stitches they dropped, he says.
Oh, sure enough. Thank you.
Before you crank.
So
don't forget the whole tension guide, Crafty Witch says.
Yes. This, right? And down here, right? Is that correct now?
Can you take your banner off? It covers what you're doing.
My banner. Oh, yes. I think I can.
I think you can.
Where's my banners? Go to banners. I'm in banners and I'm not seeing.
Is there not a none?
No.
Well, just scoot your Sentro up a little.
Let me move my painted wine bottle there. Oh my gosh, speaking of, I had a glass of wine with, let me tell you about my amazing dinner because my husband's awesome. While I fix this, I think I put that one in.
You're drunk knitting right now?
That would be correct. Because I am such a lightweight. I had a glass of wine with dinner.
I love it.
And I was like, for about the first hour after I ate, I'm like, am I gonna even make sense tonight?
Yeah.
I'm barely tipsy now, but
you seem way chill.
Yeah, no, I'm chill for sure. Like
there's 2 stitches dropped still.
Right here.
And then Crafty Witch says front of pin by needle. And make sure it's still every other pin.
Okay.
Linda says this is better.
So
I like this reading the chat.
Yes. Yeah, you get to have, yeah, that's helpful.
Hello, Lisa. Welcome in.
Oh, hi, Lisa. Okay, so since you're just entering the chat, oh my gosh, what is my problem? don't
Well, I think
want
you just
that.
said what your problem was.
Well, okay, we don't want that all out there. I got lots of problems. So, you know what? I think I'm just gonna undo this because I can't figure out where I need to be. Okay, or can you all? Let me drop this down just a little bit. I'm gonna drop this camera down a little bit. I put it
the
up really
yarn.
high to show
You're
the
gonna
whole
just start
thing.
over. Can you just pull it out, or you have to like slowly go back and forth?
I don't know. Chat, tell me. Okay, you look and see when I'm close enough.
You're good.
Right there.
Well,
Okay.
well,
Closer.
they might want it bigger if they're actually helping you.
Like this.
Uh-huh.
Because I'm on the other side. I can't see where it's at. Is that good?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
But don't be wiggling.
Well, I know I'm screwing it in.
Oh, okay.
I'm over
All right.
here screwing. So
I thought you were dancing or something.
same.
Mhm.
All right.
You have to take
Oh
the
yeah,
yarn
that's
out.
closer, huh?
You have to take the yarn out of the yarn guide, then crank forward until the yarn falls off.
Which way? Forward, forward. Forward like this.
Scooch it back.
Sorry.
Yeah, there you go.
Ugh, I need to turn. Okay. So kind of like this. It's not releasing everything. Am I cranking it the wrong way?
They said crank it forward. That's backwards.
Okay.
Oh, now they're saying perfect. Oops, maybe you were going the right way.
No, it's coming off.
Is it?
Or is it? Yeah, it is. It is. They told me right. I just didn't trust my own understanding of forward. Forward is this direction.
Yes, no.
Yes, no. Oh, wait. Oh. What happened there? We're just going to pull that through. I'm just kind of pulling, because when you cast off, this is
Clockwise.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's doing it right, I think.
Okay. Just
seems to be working.
Yeah. I just need to not drop stitches and I need to do the right thing. My cast on was fine until I didn't do the first pin correctly.
Create and relate. Welcome in.
Oh, hello, create and relate. Oh, Kitty Lane and I have had conversations. Kitty Lane is teaching ASL, American Sign Language, if any of you are interested in that, in addition to all her beautiful crafts.
I have been lurking and crocheting. I almost bought one of those today and decided not to. Bless your heart.
Yes.
The struggle looks too real. Love you anywho.
Well, the thing you're always going to get with me is the real.
Bless your heart, girl.
All right, we're going to try this again. All right, I got to get to the first thing. And I'm going to wait to reset it until I'm actually back around because that's when I need to reset anyway.
She knows that's one of my favorite sayings there.
Probably, I don't know. Kitty, do you know that that's one of Camille's favorite sayings? Like, bless your heart. All right. Wait. So underneath this one, and then behind this one, underneath this one, behind this one. Okay. Underneath this one, behind this one, underneath this one. Behind this one, underneath this one, behind this one. See, you, like I said, you get faster. I just really was, it's just that feeling like, well, like the very first time. So
I was raised on that saying, she says.
Yeah, that's what I thought, Kitty. That's what I thought. I thought you and Camille are kindred spirits in that way.
I got a little one to learn on, so I'll see how you do first, Chef says. Crafty Witch says, I also did 2 videos on the machines.
Okay, so I will definitely watch those. Crafty, if you want to drop your channel, hooks 247 no space. Because I don't know how many of y'all know Crafty. Did I miss a stitch? I sure did. No, we're good. We're good. All right. Behind, in front. Luckily, like I said, because I'd done knitting loom, this cast on made a lot of sense to me. Except for, again, I didn't realize about. So once I get to the white one, I'm going to get some clarification.
I think you need to change your hooks 247 response instead of saying fun times.
Yeah.
You need to say for a good time.
Oh, yeah. Definitely that fits me way more. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So for anybody that hasn't been watching, Crafty does a lot of amigurumi, like lots and lots and lots and lots and lots. And she's very creative with them. So if you like that, she likes it's the posh yarn, and I still haven't seen that in Joanne. Why doesn't it work for me? I don't know, Nick, but Camille can drop your channel again. I wonder if it's because you're under 18, if somehow Nightbot is weird about that.
Or YouTube.
Or YouTube might, yeah. So Camille can drop yours again. It's fine. That's my only guess, Nick.
Is Crafty the one that got rated also by CTR?
Yes.
Ah.
Yes.
Right on. Right on. That's awesome.
And she's also like Scully watches her a lot too. So.
Oh, okay.
She likes the crochet channels.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm here at the white one. What am I supposed to do? So I was behind. Am I supposed to go behind? Did I miss one somewhere?
Y'all help her out. Also, when you see a bunch of hearts flying at you, it means you have chats to read.
Oh, thank you. No, not behind?
No.
Not behind. Okay. But I do need to now reset and go through the tensioner guide. And she said to put it in the middle. Are we good now? Am I
behind the last pink pin?
Okay, it is behind the last pink pin. And now it's going to go under all of them, right? Now that I have it in the tensioner, that's what I'm watching for.
Give them a second to answer before you start cranking.
Yeah, I'm just going to pull forward. Okay, we're good.
Hi, Camille. Bye, Lori. Hi,
this
bye.
Is Lori.
Hi, bye, Carla.
Oh, here's a funny. One of my nails kind of fell off. So look what I did. I had one of the zebra stripes, so I put that on there. It's just its own nail now. These are cats and dogs.
That's
but
cute.
I had the zebra stripe pink, so I stuck it on.
Okay, here, read your chat.
Okay. Make sure to push the yarn all the way into the yarn guide. Yes.
And then Crafty put something too.
Okay, Crafty. Lori has to go into the hold guide. Like right here. Like right here.
You got to give her a second to answer.
Right here.
Keep your finger on it so she knows what you're talking about.
Like this guide?
Yes, she says yes.
Okay. So it is laying flat in there. Is that what it's supposed to be doing?
Yes, they're both saying yes.
Okay.
Give them a check. Give them a second to make sure if they need to correct you. I think you're good.
Suero means
we got another yes.
Okay. Okay. So in theory, I can now go forward. And I don't know why it's so clicky. Okay. And I'm just watching that it goes under each thingy do. Now this is the knit stitch, correct? Whatever it's doing. Because when you're on the knitting loom and you just go on the front like this and you don't wrap it around, it's called the knit stitch.
Now, Linda said in the tension guide too. That's what you did, right?
It is. Yeah, right here. Right here.
Now, all you have to do is make sure the yarn goes under each pin.
Yes. Okay. And that's what I'm watching.
Yes, it's the knit stitch they're saying.
Okay. Perfect. Okay, honestly, it did help that I have used the knitting loom a little bit before, because a lot of the terms, or a lot of the ways you do things is the same. The cast off is similar, but definitely different than the knitting loom. But
Now
same
you
concept.
don't do this right now, but how fast can you turn that machine? Can you really crank that thing once it's going, y'all?
Yeah, I watched that. Who was it? Lone Star cranked it. Like once she got going, she said,
Mm.
do the first two or three rows slowly, so you're sure you don't drop any stitches. I'll pull some yarn out.
Yeah. Crafty Witch says if it's really clicky, I move it to the third tension.
Okay, so I will see how much it was only kind of clicky at the beginning, and I might have been kind of pushing on the yarn. I'm going to pull out yarn, see if that helps too. So I wonder if that's what it was. Because I kind of had a hold of the yarn, but I'm watching.
Heather has to go. Bye,
Oh,
Heather.
my Heather, was that enough help? And
she's got to get kiddo. She's going to watch the replay in the
watch
morning.
the replay, and then also please watch that link. Watch the video that I linked. That was Nick's recommendation, and it's so straightforward. Thanks for coming in, Heather. I appreciate it. I know this is very late.
Hey, Moonrose.
Hi, Moonrose.
Weather 63. Wow.
It was so darn hot today, and it's supposed to be cold tomorrow. So my head on the right side feels the pressure. It's lovely. I love having a barometer as a head. It's so much fun.
And
okay.
She said she will watch it. Thank you.
Okay. Now, why is it not? It didn't row count for me. Did I already break my row counter? Maybe. It's not working. Okay. Well, luckily I have one of these.
Well, I mean, wouldn't you just measure it anyway?
Well, ultimately, yes, I believe that is the normal. But just so we know, so I have an idea of how many rows this little ball of yarn makes.
Mm-hmm.
So I should be able to go faster, but I'm not going to go crazy yet.
Just go a little faster.
I'm going to go a little faster than I did the last row. I can see why this would hurt your wrist over time, but the knitting loom even more so. Because you have to, like I said, you have to hook, and yeah, it's all wrist motion there. So many jokes, so little time. Okay, I will behave myself though. All right. Yeah, the little suction cups would be nice, but not necessary.
Rows help when you make stripes, Linda says.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. You got to know how many rows you've gone and not just a measurement. Yeah, that makes sense.
Nick dropped your weather. It's 59 there.
Okay.
Humidity 39.
Yeah, our arid, our lovely desert weather. It's fantastic. So it's already down to 59. It was almost 80.
Use the knob on the handle to wind.
What's that?
Use the knob. Wind it like a big girl.
No, but see, if I do that, then it's like it's moving around because I don't have the suction cups. So that now I know that. That's probably why I kind of intuitively did it. Oh, see, now there it went and counted it. I don't know. Whatever. It's one behind. All right. But that is why I'm doing it that way. Hold the leg. Okay. Hold the leg. Hold the leg. Because I just didn't screw in the suction cup bottom thingies. Okay. Hold the leg. All right. So far, we're getting all the stitches, right? How is it harder to drop a stitch when you get more rows on? Like, is it just these beginning rows that you do need to be a little more cautious? I mean, in real knitting, dropping a stitch is so sad.
That's pretty cool.
Okay. Yeah, see, now it's working. I don't know. It's just one row off. It's fine, whatever. Okay. Now we're moving. I'm still going kind of slow. Thank you, Crafty, for the grab a leg.
Maybe like put your arm through and reach over towards that left and like brace it with your inner. Or are you having to hold the yarn?
I'm not holding the yarn. The tensioner's holding the yarn.
Yeah, reach back there and grab with that. Yeah, and then just like brace it against that other. Yeah.
This one works.
Is it helping?
Yeah. Okay. We're moving right along here. You can kind of see it growing. Can you see the little edge? Not really very well yet. Sorry, it's because I don't have a ring light over the top. Okay. Yes, beginning rows. Okay. Yes, I do need to go ahead and do the suction cups. Sure. I was struggling with them, and I was like, that's not what I want to spend my time on. So I wanted to get to it, especially because Heather was watching.
Faster.
I'm working on it. That's also what she said. Sorry. All right.
There's another row.
Yeah, I'm on row 5. This is, well, technically, oh, there's a row. And it didn't go. I don't know. It's got a mind of its own, this thing. But again, I only paid $25, so I'm not going to complain too much. I also don't want to go so fast. Yeah, you can see the difference, like how.
Hey, Branham, welcome in.
Oh, hey, MX, how you doing?
Need a small
table. Yeah, I have a little table. Yeah, it was truly a steal. It was way on sale, and it was from Timo, and it was all the way back last October. I think it might have been during Prime Days, and that's why it was such a good deal.
Hey, Melissa.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't purchase it from them now. That's for sure.
Yeah, can you scoot forward just a little bit?
Like this?
Yeah.
Oh, I got to move these balls of yarn. They're in my way. All right.
Get your balls out of the way. Get
those balls out the way. All right. Oh, there was another one. Yeah, okay. I might have missed one. Because it is counting them now and not being all weird about it.
So it has to do with how fast you're going.
Maybe. Yeah, see, there it went. I think this is row 9, but it says 8 because of that weird beginning thing. Okay. I don't like having it up this high. I'm going to stand up. Ugh. I know you can't tell that I was sitting down, but can I do that? Maybe press down. Nope. I'm going to have to do this. It's just, I don't like how that's feeling on my arm. Do you guys care if I turn this?
No. Okay. Do your thing, girl.
Let me figure out the bracing here. Nope. There. Let's try that. Okay, there we go. And I can see it going under the things too. You can actually see it now.
Yeah, it's a knitting machine.
Yes, it's a Sentro knitting machine. Yes, it's because I don't know how to knit. I have used a knitting loom before, but this is my very first time I'm learning how to use this thing. A couple of experts in the house here, Crafty Witch and hi Trish, and hi Melissa. My late nighters. Well, Trish, it's early morning. She's in New Zealand, so. All right. Sorry, I'm kind of spazzy with it here, but this isn't hurting my arm as much. So this is definitely better. I definitely want it in the front here. So that would be my advice. Like when you're cranking, but you can still see where it's going in, right? Over here.
Better to have cake yarn or loose skeins, Crafty Witch says.
Cakes, that makes sense. Center pull, or does it matter?
I mean, I'd center pull. 4:15 p.m. on Monday afternoon.
Oh, it's in the afternoon. I always forget it's that far ahead. Oh my gosh, what a Monday afternoon.
I was going to get mine from Temu. I keep getting free coupons, but I opted for Notions instead.
Yeah,
Center Pull, Crafty Witch says.
Center Pull. Okay. Okay, I will remember that. I have a little ball winder to put them in cakes, so I will do that. This is just the yarn that came with it. Again, right now, I don't think I would consider.
Oh, but Nick is saying outside pull works better, so I guess it's preference.
And I have a yarn genie, so that would work for me too. So I guess it depends on what tools you have. And how large your cake is. If you're like Crafty generally uses kind of thicker yarn, so it makes sense to me that
it's working though. Look at that.
Yeah, we're going.
I'm liking that.
Now I did not look at or investigate how to add a second color, but yeah,
how does it do with tiny knots though? I bet that jams it up. Or does
that's a question for the crowd. So far I have not. I will say for this yarn, 0 knots, no yarn barf, just easy center pull. And it was a small little ball. Probably, I don't even know that it says how much it weighed. I could have weighed it, but I didn't think to do that. And I know not to go all the way because you got to wrap it around 2 times. You got to go twice around the machine before you cut off, because that's how you're going to cast off. Which that's a whole different thing than, in crochet. A different process. But casting off, that's the same process with the knitting loom. So
Lisa says it looks like a lot of work.
It's mostly yes, but it's mostly because I didn't put the little suction cups on it, Trish. It's because I did not fully prepare. So normally you wouldn't have to hold it all weird like I'm holding it.
You cast off different ways depending on what you're making.
Correct. Right.
Crafty says adding a color is easy in knots. You have to adjust yarn over the line.
Okay.
So you can make knots, I guess. You just have to be careful when the knot comes through. Right.
You'd almost want it like here, like between, right? Instead of like under a pin, you'd want the knot here. Would that be, am I correctly understanding that? Oh.
And then Trish says there's Facebook groups where you can learn stuff, but also lots of tutorials on YouTube. And Linda says you don't not just lay the new color on and it knits over where it's done, takes care of the tails. So you just lay the yarn on there to switch to cast off, it seems like.
Oh, to add a color?
Just like in crochet, it's just going to knit over it. You can just knit over it.
Okay.
Be prepared to swear a lot when things go wrong.
Yeah, no, I can tell.
But so far, you're having a good luck for your first try, it looks like.
Yeah, because I'm going pretty slow. I mean, I went pretty slow. And even now, I'm still kind of going slow-ish. And my only problem was that, like, keeping it in place, if I had these suction cups on there, I wouldn't have had that problem. I need to check and see how much yarn I've got left here. Because I probably can only do one more row. You want to go around twice? Yeah. I'm going to only do one more row.
Oh, you got plenty.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got enough to definitely. I'll check it again at the end of the row and see if I can do one more, but.
Or you could try adding a color.
Yeah, that's what I was considering.
I
mean, again, this is all yarn that just came with it, so why not?
What are you making? She's just
I'm learning.
She's just, this is her first time on using this machine. So she's not exactly making anything except I'm hoping she'll get a hat out of it.
Yeah, I'm wondering. Let's see. Okay, that's what the outside looks like. Oh, wait, you probably can't see that.
I just put mine on a chair in front of me while I sit on the sofa. The fabric on the chair stops it from slipping.
Oh, see, that makes sense too. It's
When you're ready,
this is a whiteboard. Like I literally put a whiteboard on my desk because I write on it all the time. So
it looks like a cowl, Melissa says.
yeah,
120 rows for a beanie.
120. Is that what you just said?
Yeah, that's what Trish says.
Okay, what about just a like cover your ears kind of?
Oh, I bet that's about good then for that.
That's what I'm thinking. We're approaching that, right?
Nick says when you're ready to cast off, take the yarn out of the guide and pull it forward. Then crank around like you would if you were making another row until you're before the white pin.
Okay, let me get to the
casting off is the hardest for me. I haven't used mine for a long time. Using waste yarn helped me a lot.
Yes, I have actually watched videos previously on waste yarn. So I do know about that. So I'm going to measure again. I want yarn enough to go around this twice.
Yeah, she watched Lone Star someone, Trish. It's in the description.
It's in my description box. For the other that I just said, for waste yarn, I watched somebody else. I'll have to look that one up. That was an armchair chef. I think she was probably on break if she's working tonight. If she's still here, she recommended somebody for the waste yarn.
Lone Star Crafter Company. 80-90 for ear covers, Moonrose says.
80 or 90. And right now that says 25, which is really 26.
Yeah, let's try to get you to
so
change colors maybe.
Yeah, let's go. Okay, how much of a tail should I use when I change the color? Never heard of her. Yeah, I hadn't before tonight, Trish. Never had I heard of her. And Nick recommended her, and it was so easy to follow her instructions.
Yeah, 85 for an ear warmer, Trish says.
Okay.
Okay, so now like 5 inches.
Like 5 inches. Okay. So I got a little bit.
You need to double the fabric to make the fabric thick.
Right. That's why you do the tube, right? Ugh. And then you fold it over is what you're saying. All right.
So does it not knit as tight as if person was knitting? Ponytail 30.
Oh, a ponytail. Oh, but this is 48 pins.
Scrunchy, but it's a 48 pin.
30 rows for a scrunchie. I can't. I guess you would
if you're doubling it, that makes sense.
Yeah, I guess that's true. All right. Okay, so this is how much yarn I have.
So now what does she do to change the color, y'all?
Because I'm thinking this might not be enough. Well, I don't know.
Makes the quality better, makes it look like a knitted beanie.
Okay.
You pull it all once it's off the machine to make it look like a stocking stitch.
So stretch it. Yes. The one that I learned about the waste yarn, that's what that one was talking about. But I don't know that was the same lady. But for a beginner, Lone Star was fantastic. So so this goes around the machine. This piece of yarn goes around the machine 1 and about a half, I think. Now, I'm not actually casting off. We're going to try to change colors here.
Hey,
is
Presley.
This enough for a row? This is almost exactly 1.5 times around. Hey, Presley. Oh, no, that's okay. Oh, I'm just measuring it. How is this enough yarn 1.5 times around for another row? What do you think? That's why I'm wrapping it around the machine. It's kind of a loose measurement.
I would say yeah, but I don't know how much you need to change color.
He said 5. Nick said 5 inches, right?
I think so.
Let me
Put
see.
the rest of the yarn tail forward and put your next color in the guide like you would at the beginning.
Okay.
And then make the row and tie the ends together, then crank away. Probably not, he says.
Probably not enough to go.
I'd
Okay.
never do that, Trish says.
You've never measured it by going around?
I think yes, Presley says. I'm just reading.
I think yes. Okay. So Nick, put the rest of the yarn tail forward, like through here. Is that
Through
what
the
you mean
middle of
by
the
forward?
machine.
Inside?
But I'm just a third wheeling here. I don't know anything about Centros.
Is it, have you used an Addy or knitting loom? Yes. Okay.
Nick says yes.
Okay. So take it out of the guide and pull it forward. Now I'm under that first one. Is that
Crafty says yes.
okay? So just throw it in the middle, right? Hey, Tina.
Tina says hello.
Okay. All right. Which color next? The bright pink?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Or the
So
peach.
again,
Do the peach. Do the peach.
do the lighter one.
Yeah, the peachy
There's a lot
pink.
more of it.
That looks peach to me, but yeah, do that.
Yes,
light.
it's kind of, it's somewhere right between light pink and peach. It's not full peach though. But again, they don't have colors. They literally call it knitting accessories. Like that's useless. Thank you so much for that.
And put your new color in like you would at the beginning of the white pin.
Hold on. I'm going to get some yarn barf. I got to do this better. Hold on.
This is going to be so cool if you like actually get a hat out of this, but you know what I'm wondering.
If only Joanne had these for sale.
No, you know what I'm wondering right now about you making a hat.
Yeah.
Is it going to fit your head?
No, this hat? No, there's no way this is going to fit my head. I have a teeny tiny head. It's
going to be too big, even though it's a knit one.
Correct. I think so. Like a normal person head. Well, I don't know. Here, I'm a goofy person. Yeah, see, look at that.
Oh, my Lord.
Did that give you perspective on the size of my head?
Like I need to make infant beanies for you.
The 40 pin is actually probably the right size for my head, to be honest.
Easier to use self-striping yarn.
Yeah, okay, fair. It would fit. Yes, it would. No, I have a tiny head. Like I have tiny hands. Let me show you. Here's a pearls hook. Like my hand is tiny. Like look how far beyond my finger that goes. So, okay. Thank you, Kitty, for stopping in. It was so nice. Michael Jackson. Oh, yes. There you go. You're going to just beat it. That's right. As I assume that's the reference you made. Going to beat that. Beat that border. Yeah. Yes, who knows? I had great eyes until college, and then they went to crap. My dad, who is in his 80s, still does not need glasses.
Wow.
Sometimes reading glasses. Like, he has great vision. I did not get my mother's vision. Holy moly. My mother had glasses when she was like in third grade, I want to say. And you're talking about in the 1950s.
Huh.
So, yeah. Wow. And then she had, Now, her eyes are not as bad as my son-in-law, the biomedical engineer son-in-law, not the chemist son-in-law. My sciencey son-in-laws, they're so funny. But yeah, unfortunately, I got most of my genes from my dad.
Oh, Linda says it gets smaller when you take it off the machine, so I have hope.
Oh, okay. Well, and it was actually touching my head. It was actually touching the edge of my head. So, yeah. Okay. So I was still trying to find the end here because I was trying to center pull, and I don't know that that's going to happen here. Yes, there it is. They had it for me, and I just didn't realize. Okay. So now I'm right here. Here's the white pin. What do I do? Now, the tan is under the white pin. Should the tan be under the white pin?
Let me go back here. Put your new color in like you would at the beginning of the right of the white pin. To the right of the white pin, he says.
Right. So like lay it there, or should it be under this pin? Like this, like I'm doing right here?
You got to give them a minute to answer.
Like this, is that all I need to do? And then put it through the thread guide?
The 40 pin makes baby toddler size hats.
Oh yeah, that's perfect for me. I literally made a kind of stretchy hat, pumpkin hat for my granddaughter, and I measured it on my head, and then it like fit her perfectly. Yeah. Yikes. No, my head is ridiculous.
Yarn goes into the same slot as the current pin. Lay the tail in the middle of the machine and through the guide.
Like this. Is this right now? Oh, I didn't put it in the tensioner though. Does this look right?
You got to give them a minute.
Yeah, let me.
Just, yes, Nick says.
Okay. Okay, here we go. Now I'm going to have to go a little slow because I'm getting this on there for the first. A little easier than a cast on though. Oh yeah, I'm doing it weird again. Hold on.
Oh my God. LOL. Trish says.
You laughing at me or the ridiculous size of my head?
I don't know. I'm so confused. I'm not even the one doing it. That's okay. I'm confused too. I'm just enjoying the show.
I am so grateful Nick recommended that video because I at least don't feel completely lost. And I have done the knitting loom before. How do I want to hold this? Is this good? Yeah, this is good. Here we go. Woohoo.
Did it work?
Yeah. As far as I can tell.
I'm laughing because you're doing it without following a tutorial.
Well, I did kind of follow a tutorial.
She did watch one.
I watched one earlier, but I'm letting Nick and Crafty Witch be my tutorial guides. Yes, I know. It's funny that I'm just like winging it. That's, yeah.
Certainly like really go.
Well, I got to get the yarn loose and then I'll do that.
Okay.
It's kind of wrapping around itself here for a sec. So I'm going to pull some out and then I'll go faster.
Faster.
Okay. Now I got enough pulled out. I feel like I can go.
It gets easier, Linda says. Is using the Sentros easy once you figure out where the yarn goes in the pin? It seems like it. I knot my color change after 2 rows, Crafty Witch says.
You knot it after 2 rows. So that was 1, right? Yeah, that was 1. I think I need to do 1 more and then I can knot these right here, right?
Very easy once you've learned.
Yeah, so far it is. Okay, let's see.
Yeehaw.
All right, we're back to the beginning. So there is the end of my 2nd row. So Crafty, you would normally knot the 2 tails, correct? Yes. Okay. I know that yes is to that question from previous. Okay, I'm going to loose knot. I'm not going to knot because, wait, that sounds weird.
You're not going to knot? You're not going to knot?
I'm just going to loose knot.
I love it.
Yeah, so yeah, now see, once you have it on there, I'm just watching. It's kind of nice at this angle because I can watch. I can watch that it's going under each pin and I'm not missing stitches.
It looks like you're good. From what I can tell.
Oh yeah, no, but like this, switching it to this angle is so much better.
Yeah.
Well, for my arm and so I can see that it's going in correctly. Incorrectly, 2 separate words.
You could have used the tan yarn up. You can change colors anywhere.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well. Live and learn.
Yeah. And again, that's why I loose knotted it. There's no guarantee I'm going to keep whatever this becomes.
Oh.
Yep. So this one, I think it's just wrapped around itself a little bit more, probably because I dinked around in it and didn't realize they gave me the center pole, and that was my bad. Okay. All right. Okay. Here we go. And we're doing the tube setting. The panel setting would be like if you're going to make sweaters and stuff, right?
I would assume so. Or blanket.
Now, on the knitting loom, you can do like the purl stitch. Can you do that on a knitting machine or no? I'm curious on that. Okay.
That looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it's moving
No.
along.
Crafty says no. Oh, Linda said yes. How would you even make a sweater on that?
So you create panels, but that's a different setting on the side here, Presley.
Thank you, Trish.
Thank you, Trish. Yes, have a lovely dinner. Oh, I didn't tell you all what I had for dinner. My husband did smoked short ribs, corn on the cob, and salad. It was fantastic. And then a glass of Moscato. It was even a champagne flute, and I still managed to get tipsy. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
It's because you don't drink. You're like me. You don't drink anymore. You just need a glass, and you're good.
Right. Oh, I need to have. Normally, I told him to pour me 2 ounces. That was more than 2 ounces.
Well, did he go to work tonight, or is he home?
What's today? Oh, he was at drill, so he did not go to regular work. So he's home, but he has to get up at 4 tomorrow morning, or he's going to try to kind of stay up to take the stepdaughter, Greta, that you all met. That's her nickname, not her real name. That's like what she goes by in the family. So I feel comfortable saying her name. But anyway, Greta, they're headed to the airport. So he's taking her to the airport super early. Then he'll come home and he'll take the 17-year-old to school, because the 14-year-old went back to her mom's tonight. And then because she's there Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday night, she's at her mom's. And then the rest of the week she's here. Anyway, so the 17-year-old he takes to school. He'll take to school and then come home and sleep because he does work tomorrow. So he's kind of decided it's probably best to kind of stay up most of the night, but we'll see. He won't. He's probably already sleeping down there watching TV, to be honest.
You do the wraps different. It's been a long time since I watched the videos, but they do all kinds of stitches on them.
You can do all kinds. Okay.
And Melissa had short ribs, turnip greens, and sweet potato tots. Ooh, nice. This sounds good. And Presley loves ribs.
Yeah, they were so good.
Mm-hmm. I like that tan and peach together, actually.
Yeah, it looks really nice together.
I'm surprised that I like that.
Because they're both, like I said, they're both kind of neutral. So it could have been really boring, but it's not.
But it's not. You have any idea how many rows you have?
I have 44 rows.
So you're like half. No, you're not even halfway yet.
Right. And what was it for a headband?
A headband?
I think it was 60 or something. No, it was more than that.
85, I think they said. There's tutorials on how to make a twisted headband. Look at the other side. 85.
85. Okay. So we're just about halfway. And yes, I need to add 1 to whatever that is because it didn't count the first one.
Oh, you're yarn again.
Yeah. Okay, let's see if we can go faster.
Faster.
I'm watching, I'm making sure I'm not dropping stitches. See, this feels too flimsy to, I would not probably use a power tool on this.
Uh-huh.
That's my feeling on it, but
So how do you feel about it so far, though?
I like it. It is very easy.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
It's just like anything, got to get set up and then you just go.
right. And if I had the suction cups on the bottom, that would have made a big difference. Or if I did, was it Crafty that said the hot pink was trying to join the game? What did she
Trish.
say? Did she say put it on the where it's got material underneath it?
Trish said that.
Trish said that. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, Trish does all kinds of cool work. Oh, I should have had her drop her channel.
If you do use a power tool, use it slow at first.
Yeah, I will be a long time before I would use a power tool because for me it just does not feel sturdy enough.
I mean, how long does it take to crank out a hat? I wouldn't think, like, why would you need a power tool? I guess if you were going to crank out hats all day, just turn the crank. Just get your arm exercise in. Can only use a power tool on tube settings. Have you done knitting? Have you done knitting before?
I've done knitting loom, but not real knitting. No. Only the knitting loom, which is like the little round plastic things. We're just moving right along here. I don't know. I haven't used the panel setting. Keeps like turning the wrong way. All right. Let's go faster. We might have to add another color. Let's see where we're at. 50, 57. Oh, sorry. All right. Is this fun to watch? I don't know.
I mean, I like it.
Yes.
It's interesting watching you do it the first time too.
Yeah, kind of working through the process and having the experts in the house.
Yeah.
Nick and Crafty to the rescue. And then Trish coming in and laughing that I didn't do a tutorial. I did, but I didn't. I knew my people would have my back.
I'm working on my ripple blanket.
Yes. Go ahead. Here, I can go to this one. Now I just got to figure out.
They asked what I was working on.
Yes, I know. So here, let's do that.
I like how it's coming out. It's very beautiful.
Yeah, it is. It's actually quite a nice color yarn. Like I said, it's softer than Red Heart by a long shot.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't call it as soft as Premier or Big Twist, but it's close.
I watch a lady who makes like 50 head warmers alive with the power tool. Huh? Wow. It takes me 2 days to knit a hat on my free time. Wow.
With
very
actual
entertaining,
knitting,
but also very confusing. I'm enjoying it. Thank you, Crafty.
Yes,
it's fun to watch.
As long as it's entertaining and you're having a good time, it sounds great to me.
Linda sent me some photos of some things I made on the Sentro.
Go ahead.
Look that up.
Go ahead. So I'm at 64-ish.
Ooh.
I don't know how my measuring tape ended up in the middle of there, but it's all right.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? Might as well. Oh, wait. I'll wait until I get to the white one.
So here's Linda's hat she made with the Sentro.
Oh, so nice. Oh, I love
this. Colors. Look at this.
See there. There you go. Oh,
air warmer.
Okay.
Air warmer.
Because I'm curious how long it is. I know it's not going to be super accurate, and it does change when you cast off. I get it, but
I like that, Linda. That's nice.
So nice, Linda. So I'm at 11 inches ish this way. I could calculate the circumference.
So 11 inches long. So you're going to double it. You're going to put it in half. So you've got 5.5 inch ear warmer if that's where you stop, but maybe even a little bit less.
Yeah. So I'll just go till this is almost gone, like to where I have 2 times around, and I'll show the cast off.
Make pickles with the mini. Uh-huh.
Oh, see, I want a pickle. I don't, obviously not with this thing. I have knitting looms. I could probably do it on the knitting loom.
You
right
don't want
there.
a big pickle?
A giant big pickle. It'd be
Uh-huh.
a big deal, right? Like that's Anita says that
A big
big deal,
deal.
a big deal. Anyway. Okay, okay, right there. So I want to measure. I want to see if I have enough to cast off here, which I think I do. And I definitely don't have enough to do another round. But it was good to know that I could have done it another round. Yeah, see, this is barely 2 times around. This is perfect. Okay, so now we are at the casting off part. I'm going to switch back to, it was this one that I did, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I need to know how to cast off. I watched it. So do I go under this pin or not? That's one thing I don't remember.
Can make a large, long pillow for the body. Ooh.
Ooh, yeah.
I made a hubby. A hubby.
That's what we're working on for Chuck.
I made a pillow for hubby with the big one. You might be able to make a hubby with that Sentro. He'd be a skinny one. I would do until 12 inches if you can.
Okay, so we're going to just need to add a color. What do we go with next?
Oh, Chuck's going to Joanne's tomorrow. Woo!
Yes, Chuck is going to Joanne's.
Baby hats. Thank you, Melissa. I like how it's turning out too.
So tan, light pink, cream, or tan, light pink, bright pink.
Are you making a hat? Go tan now.
I don't have any more tan. You mean this cream?
Yeah, cream, whatever. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I can crank more of this.
Are you making an ear warmer?
Well, I was making an ear warmer.
Oh, is it not long enough? You had to do another color?
Well, somebody said schoolhouse stories from my mom today. Oh, so some of my classroom stories, which ones did you watch? They're funny, right? My shorts.
The dark pink. Duh. Everybody's saying pink, so do it pink.
Well, so what I'm thinking from what Trish said, I don't have to change it here. I should go ahead and go far enough and only leave like 5 inches of this one, right? Because you could change
that's what I understood.
Okay.
Her to say.
So yeah, because I don't want to waste that much yarn. Not that
I thought you were casting off, but you're not.
I was going to cast off, but I don't think it's long enough based on what people are saying. So, where's my phone when you need it? But how far?
Yeah, I want an ice cream. I'm gonna have to turn the camera off because I don't want to eat it on camera.
Oh, let me show you my crazy treat that I have in here. This is, and my family makes fun of me because I love this. It's clotted cream fudge. Okay, it's like they're like little caramels or toffees.
Uh-huh.
But they make fun of me because I love it so much because it's like the cheap crap candy to them.
Uh-huh.
So
thank you, baby.
Yeah, so that's what I have sitting on. I do have Reese's peanut butter cups over here too. So if I really need a snack, I've got snacks galore. Okay.
Ooh, look at that extra caramel I got.
Okay, so now I have about this. Let's go one more stitch. There you go. That's what my phone thinks about it. I only have that much, more than 6 inches, but maybe a couple more. Okay, I might as well finish the row, right?
We make fudge from the back of the marshmallow cream.
Oh, the marshmallow cream. That is the best fudge.
Fantasy fudge is what my mom called it. I don't know what the actual recipe says.
That was my dad's gift too, was this ball is falling apart. I don't know what to think about that. because it was his mom's mom that had a bakery. The only recipe I have from that bakery is what am I trying to say? This way. The pie crust, and it takes lard, and lard's not the easiest thing to find these days, but it does make the best pie crust. I'm not even gonna pretend. It tastes so much better if you use lard, and your crust is so much flakier.
Mm-hmm.
And the people that do like Atkins or paleo or whatever, that'd be better for them too. Okay. Get turned so I can make this easier again. My disaster. All right. Try not to get the hot pink. Now I wanted the hot pink, but I think it's fine. It's fine. The cream and then the hot pink would look better anyway. And Crafty said go 2 rows and then do the loose knot. Well, she'd do a real knot because she'd be confident that she was going to keep her work.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I expect to see you in this in some of your videos. Like you need to put the ear warmers on just for fun.
Let me see how many rows I'm at.
You can do Mary's Rose or flower.
There you go. Sticks Mary's Rose on it.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Wow design. Wow crochet designs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 72. So I only have a handful of rows. Let's see how. Okay, look at that. I'm jacking it up. I have a knot.
Uh-oh. Houston, we have a problem.
Luckily, it's minor. It's just it kind of looped around itself.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad. I can get that out. It's not even a factory knot.
Mm-hmm.
It's just it looped around itself. Oh no. I know. I want everybody that watches me to know that I have no issue with you thinking that I'm kind of ridiculous doing things that without watching tutorials, etc., etc. It's fine. You can laugh at with me. I'm fine. Because I know I'm silly.
The way I look at it, you just learn from your mistakes, right?
Absolutely. And I had, between Nick and Crafty, man, I was set.
So you're making a hat or ear warmers, Nick said?
I don't know. Ear warmers said 85. So I guess ear warmers.
How many do you need for a hat?
I think it was 120. Okay, I can go faster. I'm going to lean back in my chair. We'll just go fast. Not that you can see me in my chair. I didn't put that camera up. If I would have used Restream like I did this afternoon, I could have done that, but oh well.
You're doing good for your... You're doing good for your first session, Linda says. I think so too.
Oh, good. Thank you. I genuinely think the fact that I've done knitting loom before helped. And then seriously, that tutorial was perfect that Nick recommended.
Nick says he thinks you have enough for a hat if you use all of them.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
It is pretty. Like, look at that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Look at how pretty that is.
That's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. It's just the cheapo yarn that came with it. Mm-hmm. For lack of a better word. Okay. I need a little bit more of this white before I feel like I would want to. Okay. Let me get that tail down there. I'm glad it looks like I know what the heck I'm doing now. I mean, you all were with me as I went through this journey. I did not.
Why don't you just put all 4 on there and make a hat?
Just do it? Yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
And then it'd be like a reversible hat, right?
I mean, your hat doesn't have to be as long either. So
that's valid.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
Okay, that ball band's coming off.
I'm gonna
'Cause
walk
this
a
is
second while I'm off the camera. You good?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
You gonna go walk? Is that what you said?
I'm gonna go walk a minute because my
Okay, yeah.
my back's been hurting me. It's
Yep,
kind
go
of
take care of
ASMR
yourself.
watching this. Yeah, I agree. Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. That's great, Chuck. That's perfect. I think the sound is kind of. I'll be real quiet here for a minute and let everybody listen. That is a very ASMR sound. Both the visual and the sound. Strange me being this quiet that long, right? But that's such a nice sound. Very rhythmic. I don't know if you can see that, but it yeeted itself back into the ball band. That is freaking hilarious. I took that ball band off and it put itself back in there. Look at that. That is hilarious. Okay. Yeah, right? Okay. So maybe I'll do a short where you can just listen to this. So I'll be quiet again. Uh, 98, which is really 99. All right. This knitting machine noise brought to you by Lori Stories and Crochet. Okay, so I'm going to answer that question because it kind of caught up for a second. So, okay. Eyelash, yes. Did you like that? I'm glad you laughed. All right. How does it become an earworm? Yes, oh my gosh, it's so close to Neapolitan ice cream. Except this would be like coffee ice cream instead of chocolate. That's so funny. It 100% looks like ice cream. So it's too big to be an ear warmer now. But what you would end up doing is you fold it in half and then you would sew the edges together from what I understand. And then it like goes around. But now we said, screw it. We're going to go for hat size.
Yes.
All right. And it'll be reversible, right? That's how the whole thing works. Oh, you missed it. Are you back, Camille? No. Okay. I assume you're laughing at. Yes. Neapolitan. Yes. Oh, you sent me a link. Okay. In a minute, I will get that. So it's fairly soft. Like I said, I would describe this as Not quite as soft as Premier or Big Twist. Oh, this is all my cotton. Cotton, you cannot compare cotton to acrylic. It is definitely acrylic yarn. It's not overly dense, like because it's so stretchy. Like I don't think it would be super hot, but it is acrylic, so yeah, it would have some tendency toward being hot. So, like, yeah, a step below the quote unquote worst Big Twist is how I would describe the feel of this. Like, and then Premier to me generally is softer than this, but yeah, this is too big to be an earwormer now. Like, look at this. Ugh. I should measure, huh? Let's see.
Yeah, right on.
Let's see how big this Neapolitan ice cream hat is.
I like it. I like it. It's beautiful.
So let's see. I'll measure that way so you can see it on the camera. We're going to get a ballpark. This is currently... And I'm trying not to stretch it because, I mean, it's way bigger if you stretch it because it's super stretchy. It's approximately 20 inches right now, and I'm at 103. So, yeah, I think 120 is right because you're folding it in half, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I like it.
All right.
I really like this live, I have to say.
It's nice. It's kind of a fun way to do this. We got to figure out a way to do that. This kind of thing more. Looks like a big warmer. That's hilarious. Yes, it kind of does.
I'm about to buy one. I'm just saying. I can't let you have all the fun.
That's funny. So yes, sorry. Now the cats are done with their foods being dispensed. So you will be hearing weird noises. That is my cats eating. You missed it where they were talking about the ASMR, and then I said,
oh, I didn't miss it. I laughed.
Oh, did you? Okay.
That's what I was laughing at. You're like,
okay.
I'll be quiet.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, then I go, this knitting machine noise brought to you by Lori's Stories and Crochet.
Lori's Stories and Crochet.
Yes. Okay. We'll keep going. I don't really need to keep going, but we're going to do it anyway.
She will Sentro knit all day.
Yeah, you could. Like, I can see how somebody, with my positioning, this is not the most comfortable on the wrist. I will be very honest about that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did you laugh about, did you hear me talk about how this ball yeeted itself back into the ball band?
Oh no, I didn't hear that. I just when you said I'm gonna be quiet for a minute, that's what made me laugh.
Because anybody that knows me, right? Yeah.
Ooh. You should, Camille. Did you finish your picture? No, I just work on it on Friday nights. But I did work on it yesterday, but I just work on it during the lives. So
and that was good because then I worked on mine today. I did not finish because we only did an hour. So
yeah. So I'll probably finish it. If not this Friday, it'll probably be next Friday that it's finished. Maybe I need to work on it a little more because you're almost done, aren't you?
Yeah, I have about half of S to do and then a whole bunch of ones that I missed because I won't do it the way I've done it in the past. I won't do it with the same letter number the whole way. I'm not going to do that.
I'll do an extra live I'll do one of my lives this week. I'll do diamond painting so that when we do the next one, we can finish up and then we can start on the next week. We can start the mystery. The
mystery one like this, right?
Mm-hmm. What time are you ending the stream? Probably when she's done doing the hat.
Probably in a half hour or so. Does that sound
an hour and a half?
So we started at 9:30. So yeah, probably at about 11:30. Sorry, Mountain Time. What is that? 1:30 Eastern Time.
But I mean, she did. If she is playing with a new toy, like I might be able to talk her into doing another one.
Oh, for sure.
I'm just saying.
I want to see how Colorama Halo, if it will work on here.
So you'll have something to watch tomorrow, Nick.
Yes. Yes, because it's late. It's late. Do you have school tomorrow, Nick?
Yeah, you might be up past your bedtime, Nick.
Got
to go to bed.
Around,
oh
so.
yeah, get in bed.
For state test. Oh yes, please get in bed. Your school appreciates you being at your best for that. You're silly.
I mean, if you're extra smart, I guess you can stay up late.
Oh, see, okay. This is back in the late 80s is when I did this. I had stayed up all night before taking my SAT. Don't do that. I mean, I didn't get a terrible score. I got above average, but certainly not what I was capable of. And then when I took my ACT and made sure I got a really good, back when you could do the ACT to get in schools, I got a killer score. And it was good enough. I could have gone to Stanford if I wanted to.
Oh, wow.
But my SAT, not so much. But that's because I stayed up all night. Don't do that. I do not recommend. Okay, time to add the pink. We're just doing it. We're at 111. We're just doing it. We're just doing it wherever we want to.
Just do it to it, girl.
All right. Because we're going to now see it was Neapolitan with coffee ice cream instead, right? But okay.
Imagine you can kind of like roll it once you sew it together. You can like roll it to make whatever colors show that you want.
Right.
That's kind of cool.
Right. Okay. Now, once I got those on there.
Oh, no, but you got to sew the top together.
Well,
do you sew it together like and cinch it, or do you? Yeah. Huh.
All right. Just as long as you're zen and calm, I'll accept that. It's restful state. That's acceptable. I'm got to go a little bit slower on the first two rows, or at least the first row of the pink here. I was so close to finishing. If I would have realized that, I would have just finished the row with the white, but it's fine.
But look at you. You've already got that down pretty much. I mean, I feel like you could probably, once you figure out how to take that off and sew it, like you probably can just whip out a hat in like 30 minutes. Especially if you get like variegated or self-striping yarn or something.
Correct. Yeah, if you're not changing yarns, yeah, you could just crank.
Diamond paintings come in lots of sizes and items like coasters or bookmarks. Yeah.
Oh, check this out. I did not show this earlier. Remember I said she got me this? Look at this. It's literally the grid fabric with adhesive, so I can make my own dang patterns.
Oh, that's awesome.
But my stepdaughter, that's literally the only item other than fixtures that Joanne had when she went to the particular store she went to. And she picked me up 3 this size. So you can see it's not super long, but then 1 this big long. That's what she, and she spent $3 for 3 of these and this big huge one. And it's this is 19 inches by 39 inches. So obviously I could cut it to whatever size I actually want. And this little guy is 12 by 36. So I was thinking you could do 3 12 by 12s out of each one of these. That's what I was thinking. Anyway, and I have all those random color dots. Okay, yes. ADHD moment. Sorry about that. All right. Back to doing this. But yes, we have, but the mystery, I think I have one other. I think I have 2 mysteries, but this one kind of looks a little bit like one I sent you, right? A little
I
bit.
don't remember.
I mean, you can't really tell much, but I haven't even looked to see what the colors were. I'm leaving it a mystery. Okay. Oh, it looks like I missed a stitch there. It's fine. We'll just tie it together. It's fine. We'll make it look right. Because again, this is my first try at this. Not bad
You're doing
at all.
so good. You're doing so good, though.
It's really, I do think the fact that I've used knitting loom before contributed. And then the fact that I watched, because Nick recommended the perfect tutorial, in my opinion, because she's like literally doing it at a different angle so you can see exactly what's happening. Yeah, it was the perfect recommendation. But that sound, what does that sound like?
Nice, and it's a nice sound.
It really is.
Mm-hmm.
I will definitely have to clip some of this for that.
Nice and tinkly. Not quite as good as a wind chime, but soft.
No. It's like very pleasant white noise, but not like electronic.
It's like soft raindrops.
Yes, kind of like
on
that.
a tin roof.
Yeah. And if I'm better with my rhythm.
I like raindrops on a tin roof.
Yes. That has such a great, distinct sound.
Mm-hmm.
Look at how nice those look next to each other. So pretty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I like it.
Rain on a metal roof. You're absolutely right. And yeah. The thing I would say is Sentro is a lot less expensive. So you do have to be a little more careful with it because you can break these little guys, is what I've heard. Do they have special ones for big fat yarn? I don't know.
Reminds me of like a clock ticking too.
Yes, it is kind of that rhythm. And it's fun to watch the swirling, huh?
Yeah. Adding machines are like 120, huh?
Okay.
I don't think so. What, Moonrose?
The really good, like the 48 pin, like this size, that could be true. That could be true because I think there's not as much plastic in them. I think there's more metal pins. I think that's why they're so much more expensive. It's the cool. I'm in the cool club now. First time in my life. I honestly, it was always funny to me how students would perceive me. One year, particular year, for whatever reason, all of these kids were convinced I had to have been a cheerleader in high school. I'm like, I don't think you know me at all. Like, what? They're like, you just have cheerleader energy. Okay, maybe I do, but no, I was not a cheerleader. I do cheerlead people though. I do. That's my nature, but not as
not like rah rah.
Yeah, not rah rah shish kumbah. No, I don't know. I'm just picking out random words.
Sentro knitting machine, 48 needles on Amazon.
Sentro, okay.
Is $49.
That sounds right. And like I said, I swear this was a Prime Day. That might be what you would want to do. Wait for Prime Days.
Oh, I ain't waiting.
No, you don't have to wait. I'm talking about these others that are like more concerned about. Had to make my chevron bracelet. Oh, good. A cheerleader. I know, isn't that funny? That I was a math teacher and they thought I was a cheerleader when I was in high school. No, guys, like legit, I got voted most likely to be a nun. And I'm not even Catholic because that's how wound up I was in high school. I'm not the same person I was, that's for sure.
Versus an Addy for 46 needle is 118.
Yep. See, that's what Nick was talking about. And it is, legitimately, Camille, the difference is this is all plastic. On an Addy, you're going to get metal. So it can last longer. You can go faster. You can use the drill. With this, you have to be so much more careful.
But a Sentro for $40-something, that's good for me to start with to see if I like it.
Oh, I should definitely post a link. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that tonight because that makes sense because I'm actually showing it. I will do that. I'll do a post and I'll start adding that to my. Man, I love the way that white and pink looks next to each other. That's amazing. Okay, where's my white? Where's my white needle? Oh, what am I at? Oh, I went way further than I was supposed to.
You're probably good.
It's fine. It's fine.
It could be a slouchy beanie.
Yes. Actually, one of my daughters, that's all she wears. The one whose head is about my size. So, okay. I definitely have enough for the cast off and another row, in my opinion. Well, I need to at least get to the white pin. So I just got to start paying attention. Okay. Okay, where are you, white pin?
Ooh, they had these little ones, 22 needles for $26.
That's the one she said that you could do amigurumi on. Well, she did it on both. Oh, there it is.
It looks like they're also making socks on it or something, maybe baby hats.
Yes, they said you could make, somebody said you could make socks on it. Somebody said that. Okay. So I'm back at the white pin. If I'm ready to cast off, what was the deal with that? Do I go under the white pin? I don't remember. I'm going to have to look. Make a chevron bracelet. Okay. Was it, how fast was it? Is it stretchy, Nick? Because that matters, like, for me. Well, first answer, do I just go ahead and pull this through and put it in, or do I need to go under this pin? A cheerleader. Oh, yeah, because the way I talk, and yeah. You have to stop.
Under the white pin.
Yes. Okay. Good night, Melissa. I'm pretty much done. Okay. That's what I thought. So I go under the white pin and then I pull this out, right? Under the white pin. And then I pull this out and put it in for the moment, right? Because then I'm going to needle it. I'm going to darning needle it later, right? And then I go ahead and spin it, and then it's going to pull the loops off. But I want to do this kind of slow, right? Am I remembering all of this correct? Sleep well, Melissa. Crank one more round until you get before the white pin. With it in like this, right, Nick? In here. And then crank it all the way around, right? Before I crank this, I want to make sure. And very slow. That's what she said. Okay, perfect. Okay. I remembered what I learned. That's good. Even with a glass of wine. It's all right. Super slow. And I want to make sure. So what we're looking for here, I'm still big. Okay. Is that when this goes down, see how the loop is like hanging out there and isn't attached in the same way? That's what we want. But we want to go slow and make sure None of them catch underneath. That was my understanding. Sorry, this is not ASMR. This is like chalkboard sounds.
I know
No,
it's making me wonder if you're doing something wrong because it's making a bad noise.
I'm just going super slow, and I think it doesn't like
Oh,
it. With all this weight on it, maybe. It's just I'm going really slow. That sounds like kind of like popcorn trying to pop. But see, so can you see those loops there? Here, I'm going to lift this up. See how the loops are
yeah.
hanging off there? That's what's happening. And then I'm going to use a darning needle. It's all wobbly. And I'm going to go up through it with this. I'm glad.
Why are you going that slow?
I'm going that slow to make sure that none of these catch on the loop. I'm making sure it releases the loop. And I probably don't need to be going this painfully slow, but I mean, we spent all night on it, so I want to do it right. The thing that I'm always slowest on, I do not enjoy doing on the knitting loom, is the purl stitch. That's a pain in the butt. But cast off, you have to be careful to not miss stitches too. Just like this, just not as extreme. Again, I'm sure the next time I do this, I won't have to go this slow on this last row. I haven't hit the white yet, have I? Am I being crazy? Because I'm going so slow, it's like I've lost the...
I can't see your thing because you got it.
Sorry. Hold it close to me because I was trying to come up with a song, but it did not. I was going to use Don't Stand So Close to Me, but I couldn't figure out how to parody it. I didn't pass it, did I? It's just I'm going so slow. I guess I didn't. It should be near where this is. Okay, there it is. Okay. So now...
Stop before the white pin. You went after.
So go back a little.
Okay.
Right there.
That's what he said.
So right there. Okay, that loop. I can see
now what do you do?
I have to use one of those darning needles.
Let
me pick one. And have to go up through it, right? You have to, this is the part I don't fully, I know how I do it. There's two ways to do it on a knitting loom.
You go through every loop on the machine.
Do I start with this one right here, Nick? That's right before the white. Sorry. Can't see it. I'm going to have to take my glasses off.
Do you go through the top or the bottom of the loops?
Okay, yeah. Do I go down or this way? I don't remember. I think you go this way. But is it this one in the right before the white? Is it the loop here? Do I go in this loop or do I go in this loop? Or this loop that I kind of lost? That's that losing stitches thing. Frick. Yeah, see, I kind of lost a stitch there.
White pin loop.
Okay. White pin loop. Okay. And then I go up or down. like I just did.
Up.
Up, like I did. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of extra because I didn't cut off her measure. It's so funny when I read Trisha's messages. I like hear her speaking because I've watched her videos. It's like hear her in my head. Oh, see, I lost that. Dang it. Well, I'm gonna wing it because why not?
Now, I'm curious, why can't you pull the bottom up and sew it all together at the same time?
What we just this will cinch it, I believe. If you want it to cinch. Am I right? I don't even know. I might be saying BS again. Okay. Before I lose that one, I'm going to go through there. I don't know. Not loving this part. Because I definitely have a script there that I just kind of winged it on.
I think as long as you still caught it, you're probably okay.
I mostly caught it. It's like, it'll be funky looking in that one spot, so that'll just be the back, I guess.
But it's your seam, so
yeah.
I wouldn't think the seam would show anyway.
Yeah, and as far as I could tell, what happened was the way it did it, it dropped a loop on the row before. So so I'm trying to catch it before it does that.
You go through every pin, then cinch it and put the needle with yarn through the hole, then go through every loop on the other side. I'm only unwind, unknit a few at a time to avoid dropping the loops. Sorry,
yeah, I didn't pull the loops off, did I? So they're kind of coming off. See how they're off the machine now? That's what he's talking about.
Why are you pulling so much?
Because I didn't cut this.
Well, adjust your cut it.
Oh, just make my thingy this longer.
Just like, yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Wasn't thinking of that.
That's okay.
Okay. This is the only part that's kind of painful. Don't lose that loop. Oh, guess what? There's cat hair in it. Weird.
Imagine.
Shocking. Hey, at least I don't think I knitted any of my own hair in here. That's a new one. I don't know what the heck I just did. What did I do? Made a mess is what I did somehow. There we go.
Yeah, it is. It's going to look so good when it's done. Presley says it is. Yeah.
It is. It'll look nice.
I hope it fits you.
I hope it does too. I think it'll be fine. Like, if it's possible my daughter who loves slouchies will inherit it. We'll see. Slow, slow, slow. Oh. I'm trying to catch it before it pops off like that. See, it's just not loose enough if I don't go forward a little bit. I'm sure it is once you know what you're doing. But
All right, Presley.
yes, get some sleep. Oh, back in a few. Okay,
She'll be
sorry.
back.
I
Okay.
assumed it was sleep. I needed to sit back down. That was bugging my back. Yeah, Moonrose, I honestly have never seen one of those until you showed that those clipboards with a notebook inside. I've never ever seen one. And she said that it was at Dollarama. I can't even think. I know California has Dollaramas. I don't know if Colorado has Dollaramas. But I'll keep an eye out for that product because I've never seen it before.
I've never heard of Dollarama until today.
It's just like a Dollar General, Dollar Tree, et cetera, et cetera. I saw them in California, and then Moonrose found that really cool product, and it's like a clipboard on the front, but then you open it and it's got a notebook in it.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
You've seen a clipboard with a notebook? Where have you seen it? Because I have not. I've never seen it.
Like at Walmart and stuff?
Just basic? Okay.
Yeah. You probably find it at one of the Dollar Trees or dollar stores.
Well, I'm always looking at those school supplies and office supplies.
I bet Amazon has it.
That's probably true. As much as that's lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, catch this before it all the way releases. See, I'm splitting the yarn a little bit when I do this, so I have to be a little more careful. Ugh. I should have used one of my own, like a metal darning needle. I think I wouldn't be splitting or having the trouble I'm having. Oh, what the heck did I do here? Oh, that's fine. Oh. Let me go back here and release those because that's going to pull it weird.
I'm almost done with my second skein.
Nice.
On this blanket.
And now that you got the rhythm of it, it's good, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I still have to often go look and make sure I haven't, like, that I've counted it right, but yeah. It's starting to be automatic for me.
Good.
What brands do you recommend that doesn't split? Just the more expensive, I think, the less splitty the acrylic is. Is that true?
I would say in general that's true.
Now, cotton bamboo, it doesn't matter. It's going to be splitty, but you kind of, if you work with it long enough, you just compensate for that.
And you can change your hook, find a hook that doesn't split it as bad. That's when some people want a duller head and not a sharper head.
Mm-hmm.
So let me show you, because I have the perfect example, right?
Mm-hmm.
With the duller head and the sharp head.
I just have to swing wider, you know.
Yeah, you do. You just work with it differently. I think that's definitely true. Because you don't have like a ton of hooks, right?
Me, no.
Yeah.
I have a set of clovers, and I wouldn't even call it a set of cheap hooks. Just have some cheap hooks.
Yeah.
And then I have my one tulip. I have a boy hook too, like one or two boy hooks.
Do you prefer the boy style to the Susan Bates style?
I never used a Susan Bates.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Furls is close, but not that cherry swirl furls. So.
Mm-hmm.
Like this one.
Mhm.
No, is that it? Yeah.
I mean, I need to give another furls a try, but I have to say I'm not impressed.
No, I love my frills, but this one, like yours, I have yet to use because I'm sorry, that big fat head, no, that's crazy.
Yeah.
It's not getting through anything. I have a set of cheap hooks that I actually quite like. This silicone set.
Yeah.
But it can be squeaky. You got to be careful with that, with the plastic hooks.
If it bothers you. Some people I like that sound.
Well, it depends. Some of the squeaks are nice and some of the squeaks are not nice. The squeak on the Color Home Halo is fine. The squeak on, let me think. Which yarn was it? I might have been a Red Heart Super Saver. So with that octopus hats I made, I had to use Red Heart Super Saver because it needed to be that stiff. Yeah. I did not enjoy the squeak.
Yeah.
Well, y'all saw my real reaction to feeling that stuff. If I did not like the feel, you knew.
You're like, ew.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ew. I don't want this.
Not touching that again. That's what she said.
All right. Do not send Lori Red Heart. She does not like it.
I don't mind. There are certain colors of Red Heart that are fine. The variegated's not as bad. I will be honest about that. I wouldn't mind Red Heart. Is it called Softy?
Oh, yeah.
And Hush or something like that. Or maybe
they were using a silicone hook and so they decided to make Hush.
Yeah. That's funny. Yes. So I'm doing this all correct right now, right? You got Susan Bates. That Susan Bates is my preference, but like you either like the boys or you like the Susan Bates.
Generally. Does it seem like it's doing good and not unraveling?
I don't know.
Well,
see, a couple of them didn't release. Like that didn't release.
I would think as long as you're like going through there, you're probably doing it.
What happened here? There's something weird right there. Let me go backwards a little bit for a minute. Need to see what the heck happened over here. I think it caught the loop. Yeah, see? Either I miss it. No, I think it just caught the loop. Okay, we're good now. Come back over here.
I don't like plastic hooks. I like Red Heart yarn, but that is what I had to use, limited yarns when I started. So I got used to them.
Yes. And it's so funny when I feel my grandma's work, I can tell when she used Red Heart. You know, and it was the 70s, you know, the stuff she made for me. And I just recently found out that my grandma knitted. I do not remember her knitting. I only remember her crocheting. So my aunt told me that, yeah, she did indeed knit. And I was like, oh, I did not realize. So, because I saw something and I'm like, wait, this looks knitted. And then, yeah, then that's when I asked my aunt, my mom's sister, because it was my mom's mom that taught me to crochet. I wish I had actual memories of her teaching me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't have actual memories of her teaching me.
That's cool, though, that you learned that young that you don't remember.
Yeah, that's true. I almost lost this stitch.
Did you catch in my live where I said I already put a hook in the baby's hand?
Oh, did you really? That's hilarious.
Yes. I told him he needs to get used to it.
Well, I haven't shared that picture here or maybe talked about it on YouTube, but my grandson, I could not get him to settle down. And I had this plushy yarn.
Oh yeah, you have
And
talked about
like
it.
like I gave it to him. I kind of like turned away from him for like a second. He was in my arms, and was he fell asleep holding that.
That's
And it's
awesome.
just so funny. So yeah, sometimes it's the best way. I'll show you guys that yarn when I finish this. But Nick's gotta go, so I want to try to get this done. So
Red Heart, Windtuck, Sears, and Kmart were the yarns readily available then.
yep,
Huh.
yep.
Did Sears make a good yarn? I would assume so. Like I remember a lot of my appliances that I inherited from Sears were like good quality.
And they lasted a long time. Yep.
Yeah. So I wonder if their yarn was extra good in comparison.
Well, they were the first catalog store,
They went
right?
bankrupt because they made their product well.
Kind
They
of.
had to replace too many of them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they made them so well. Yeah, it's that longevity thing. You have to price point it so high.
Or Ryan
It's gonna
said maybe
last
they
long.
did have to replace enough of the tools
Yeah,
because it was a
craftsmen.
lifetime warranty.
Yeah, I can see that. Craftsman, right?
Yeah,
That was
I
their
think-
brand of tools.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what my dad always used.
Mhm. See, now I can see where this blanket's got the little jigger in it, but I think pretty much it looks straight.
That one spot where it's
Uh-huh.
like missing the stitch or whatever.
And it's still just the one spot.
Right. Right.
Like,
So yeah, that
no kid's gonna know that.
gosh no. Like most of us wouldn't even notice. Especially because you said you're thinking about putting a border on it.
Well, I was thinking about putting a border on the edges just because of that, but I don't know if I even will. Like,
Yeah, you'll have to see if it's even
I have to
necessary.
see if it bothers me. If it
I
looks bad.
did end up doing a slip stitch border. You'll learn that in the video on Tuesday, on the honeycomb blanket.
Uh-huh.
Because I wanted to just have a cleaner edge,
Uh-huh.
and I just did the different colors. That was a pain doing a border with the color changes on the edge. That was not ideal.
They were all about the same. Probably there were mail order yarns, but I was not aware of them. No interest back then. Ah, I gotcha.
Gotcha. Yeah. A funny, not funny thing. You remember Finger Hut?
Yes.
I'm sure Nick has no idea what we're talking about, but
Yes.
Finger Hut. So
It's like the 1990s version of Temu.
yeah, pretty much. Or Oriental Trading Company. That was their
Yeah.
name. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So my grandmother was getting credit cards at places like Finger Hut, and my grandpa had no idea. So when she ended up in the nursing home, that's when he found out she had racked up all this debt.
Oh wow.
I'm like, yeah, no, that's not
yeah,
good.
Finger Hut. Presley's like Finger Hut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finger Hut, HUT. Finger Hut. It's like like Temu but American. Right? Is that how you would describe it? And you would
it had like a Mod Podge of everything.
Yeah, you would just like order from a catalog, which I know that's foreign. This is all before the internet. Okay. So just to put that in, I know that's hard to relate to. But yeah, rotary phones, we're talking old school. But yeah, Finger Hut, it was, this catalog you could order stuff from. And she had gotten a credit card through them. And
Finger Hut's still in business.
What? Yeah, a catalog. Oh gosh, do you have a catalog around somewhere? You know what? I have one. I'll show you. No, I need to finish this. I'm so close. I'll finish this and then I'll show you a catalog.
You sure they're in business? Their page looks bad.
Oriental Trading Company is in business. They have like the cheap stuff, like the Dollar Tree stuff, except maybe even cheaper sometimes. But I don't. Yeah, I understand that name is not PC.
Finger hut.
Finger hut. Right? This is like so throwback, right?
Yeah, it was like a magazine.
Yeah, like a magazine.
A
Yes, and like a
shopping magazine of cheap crap.
that you ordered from. Yeah,
Mhm.
like a magazine, but you ordered from it. So think of it like Amazon in magazine form.
Let's see if they have a Sentro.
That would be amazing.
I type in Sentro and trash cans come up. Oh,
That's hilarious.
Eddie. No. They sell JL audio speakers and Boss,
JBL?
not Bose, Boss Power Sports
And you
plug
said
and play.
JL, not JBL?
Yeah,
That's
JL.
hilarious. Okay.
Uh-huh. Boss. Oh, they have some Sony stuff, it looks like.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe they're still in business.
I can't either. Alarm clocks, radios. Yep. It's like they must still have stock from the 80s.
Not enough people were like my grandma.
Activewear, Champions. Oh, they've got Skechers and
Champions.
Puma.
Yeah. Champion's all right. I mean, it's no Lululemon or what's that name?
LuLaRoe.
No, not LuLaRoe, the lemon one.
Oh,
A good brand. It's a really high quality brand.
I don't know.
Lululemon or something like that.
Lululemon. I don't know.
Lululemon. I think that's it.
Oh,
It's
see,
not.
I thought people were talking about LuLaRoe when they called it Lululemon.
No, nope. It's a high quality brand.
Arts, crafts, and sewing. Do they have yarn?
Oh, you gotta see. You gotta see. Is there yarn at Finger Hut?
I'm looking.
Only hookers.
I don't see any yarn. They do have arts and crafts. Like, do they have diamond painting?
Oh, there you go.
Crafting.
What do they got?
They got a Cricut.
Oh, there you go.
They got Cricut machines. Counted cross stitch. They've got sewing machines.
Okay, it's off the
And they're still
machine.
like promoting the whole pay it out thing.
Right.
Like their highlighted price is the pay it out per month. Look. Just threw away the Fingerhut catalog a few days ago. Is it like an online garage sale? Not exactly. It's just, I mean, it used to be like way cheaper stuff, but I mean, this Fingerhut website that I'm looking at doesn't look like it's exactly cheap stuff, but some of it looked cheap.
I definitely missed some
Oh,
stuff.
there was a knitting and crochet. Hang on. Oh, only a crochet master set for $12.99 a month for a total of $54. It's got all the hooks in it. I think it's way overpriced.
That sounds overpriced. Yeah, because that's
way overpriced.
So that's cinched down. Okay. And
That's funny though.
That's the one I want out. Oh, I did that backwards.
Wonder what they charge in interest. I bet it's like 40% or some BS.
Right.
Prismacolor Premier colored pencils, $129. Like, I can't imagine those actually cost that.
It's a lot.
Uh-huh.
What? That's insane.
I mean, maybe they are good. I don't know. It just seems super expensive.
Okay, we're gonna look at this.
Did you get it?
Yeah, it's off. I folded it down and I kind of, I don't know. It would be reversible, right?
I think so, but I don't know how they typically sew together the.
Yeah, I will figure that out. It's off the machine. Oh yeah, that's tight.
Used to be Alden's catalog too, huh? I never heard of them.
What's the name?
Alden's. Aldens. Alden's catalog. Linda says.
Oh, I don't remember that one. Hold on. I'm gonna change the settings, and I got a pink thread, so you can see this. I just stuck it on my head.
Oh, it fits you. I mean,
Yeah.
it's slouchy though. Here, give it a cuff. Give it a cuff. There you go. There you go.
There you go. Now it's got the Neapolitan, right? It's not all sewn together, but there it is.
I mean, that fits you, Lori.
Yeah, no, it's actually on the tight side.
Oh, good. I mean, good for you.
It works for me.
I like that. I think that's cute.
Yeah. I mean,
you
the
just
colors
don't
are
need to
really
make
nice.
it that long next time.
No, I know. I kept cranking.
Well, for you,
140 rows.
But I mean, that's awesome that you got that done. I'm impressed.
I mean, it's like I said, it's not sewn together, but it's like in essence done. This is cinched down, not sewn. And I folded it in. Look at. Seriously. It's reversible. Like if you wanted the pink and tan out, you could have that's the advantage to this style, right? Once this is sewn together.
Yeah.
Because you can have that side or the white and the pink.
See, now, if you wanted to make that fit you, you could. Well, could you? You could stitch that around on the sewing machine and then cinch it, like stitch it around, cut it off, then cinch it, and it would make it shorter for you.
One of the people I watched actually shows. I'm so thank you. I'm glad it looks cute. But yes, I'm glad you got to see that, Presley, because that was hilarious. With the string.
Hey, Nifty.
Yeah, I could play. Oh, hi, Nifty.
I love it.
I just took this off the knitting machine. It's 140 rows, so clearly 120 was plenty.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, it is stretchy.
But also you could stick a ball on it. I mean, it's definitely
I've got those pom-poms, right?
Or as a slouchy hat for somebody that likes those.
I have pom-poms.
I say put a pom-pom on it just because like it would pull it back down, but you don't like wearing slouchies? I think they look cool.
It's not so much that. I have random craft stuff in here. What? I knew the pom-poms were in here. Oh my gosh. I really question my decisions in life sometimes. It's all right. So yeah, no, I just have to decide if it's good enough or if I should go ahead and make it the proper size. Like do less of the white or something. I don't know. The white and the pink almost exactly. Look at that. The light pink and the white almost exactly the same lengths. So they must have been the same yarn. It's like the same amount of yarn as that.
Yeah.
The white looked bigger though. I don't know. I'll have to deliberate on that.
I'm happy that it fits you though.
Me too. Yes, that it's not like ridiculous. And with a cuff, it totally the cherry pom pom. Oh yeah, there you go. See, it looks like ice cream. Everybody's saying it looks like ice cream. It does look like ice cream, right? Whether you go this way, it looks like ice cream.
Hey, Denise. Welcome in, Denise.
Or oh, hi, Denise. Or if you went this to my feed, 48 pin Sentro for adult size beanies. Hello.
Yeah.
Your channel to my feed. Yeah. Okay. So I need to specifically say that too.
Put it on that way and cuff it up. Let me see.
Okay. Now it's not cinched, but
yeah, right.
Hopefully I don't have the same, well, maybe, hopefully I do. I don't know. It was pretty dang funny. Okay. Hold on. Oh, that's too much. Sorry.
That's too much. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it the other way though.
Yeah, the other way is probably better, but that see, I think that looks like coffee ice cream right there.
I like that though.
Did I have a like cherry looking one? Let's
Learning
see.
curve on sizing. So if it fits her head, is I guess it just stretches enough to fit someone like me.
Right, because like look.
Oh yeah. Oh, that could be a tube top.
Right?
Yeah.
You could do that. I wouldn't do that.
Put a tube top on. Put it on as a tube top, girl.
See, I don't have any that look like a cherry. I have this mauve color. That doesn't even look. Let me put it against this so you can see.
Doesn't look like a cherry, but that could be cute. Oh, but you're gonna make the hat go the other way, right?
I don't know. I want it. If you put a pom pom on, you can't make it reversible, can you? I don't know.
Well, if you sew a button on both sides,
that's true.
You can have it reversible.
You could just flip it, yeah. Because I could just do a white fuzzy, like marshmallow fluff on top.
But I like this. That's awesome that you can now make a hat, knit a hat like that, and it's going to fit your head.
Right. Right. So this one's the closest to looking like a cherry. It's a dark mauve.
Could you make pants out of it? You could. You could just make fabric panels and
like look at this. Like I could make, instead of cinching it down, because I can release this. I didn't tighten it.
It could be a skirt.
You could literally make a leg of pants. Or a sleeve. A sleeve. Look at that.
Yeah. Oh, that would be a cute sweater.
Right?
It's funny that the colors they gave you that I really like together.
Right. And that was, I had no, that's just what came with it. I had it inside out. So that's the right side. That's the knit.
They are warm being double layered. Yeah.
Yeah. Super warm. I was noticing that right away. That coffee colored, right? Oh, the coffee colored. So that was that this one? I think it was this one. Maybe this one. I have a lot. Oh, those are almost the same. That's like blonde hair.
You had more of a blushy colored one.
I have like pink. I'm trying to find it. That one kind of looks like coffee. I don't know. It's not showing on that camera. I'm sorry. That looks
pink. The one that's in your other hand looks pinky.
This?
Other one.
This is pink. This is
like that.
Pink. Yeah, the light pink. That one might work well. The white palm for whipped cream. There you go.
Yeah.
Then it's good either direction. But seriously, you could make a sweater sleeve like that. Like that's too long for my arm, but look at how nice that would look.
Yeah. I like it.
You would want to do a different cast off. There's a way to do a cast off that's not
night, Linda.
Not cinchy. Yes, good night. Thank you so much. I'm glad this was fun. The blush would be pretty. So that's this one.
I like the blush. Fix it like you had it the first time and let's look.
Okay, let me cinch it back down then. Okay. And so there's all the ends, which we know what happened with that. And then I just kind of shoved this in. But I mean, in an ideal world, I would like to make it somewhat like reversible because that's kind of fun. Self-striping would be nice in that regard too.
Mhm.
Okay, hold on. There we go. All right. Is that it? You want to shove that yarn in there. That's probably what caused the problem the first time, but that's okay. I managed to knot the coffee color and the bright pink together.
Oh, goodness. I'm kind of tired.
Yeah, it's a good
How long have we been on here? Two and a
Two
half
past
hours.
2 hours,
Mm-hmm.
an hour and a half. I mean, 2.5. Okay. So I put it on and then I folded it up like that, right? And it's kind of slouchy back here. I think it was a bigger.
Yeah, you had a bigger one.
And then it's definitely Neapolitan. I don't think I have it folded up enough in the inside.
It's all right.
It's pushing on my glasses. Okay.
It's all right. Now just hold that blush one up there. Yeah, I like that.
And then
Now
this
try
would
the
be
white.
the white.
I like the blush. I like the blush better, but that's just preference, you know.
That one kind of glares a little bit more.
That
blends a little bit
too
more.
much, I think.
Yeah, and I don't have it quite right, but
What I do?
but it's not sewn. Yeah, see, I didn't pull it up enough. Hold on.
I've lost my hook again.
I hate that when that happens.
Here it is.
Yeah, there's a different way you do the cast off if you don't want it to cinch down. But holy mackerel, can you imagine sweater sleeves?
Yeah.
Done in like no time flat. The blush looks better, right? Okay.
Yeah, I like the blush.
It's shoved in a little more now, so I think they'll be more like the first time. It definitely gives you Neapolitan ice cream.
Yeah, for sure.
Blush.
I'm gonna have to get off of here, girl.
Yes. Yeah. No, we need to be done. I'm with you. But that was Sentro.
Awesome.
I will, and thank you. Who was it that found the channel? Because we were doing the Sentro. Who was that? Denise?
Yeah.
Denise S. Yes. Turned out great for first. Thank you. Thank you so much, Denise. I appreciate that. It really was first time. I do have a link in the description box about the tutorial I watched. And then I had 2 people in my chat help me through the way. If you put snaps on the hat, okay, that's a good idea too. I do. These do have the little rubber band for the buttons. So,
yeah, thank you, Presley.
Yes, thank you for hanging in there. Yes, turn out. Yes, I really appreciate it. And thanks for stopping in, Denise. And I will make sure I put 48 pin Sentro in my. I put Sentro, but I didn't put the 48 pin. I will make sure I do that.
Yeah.
If that fits my head, but again, not. You could stretch it out.
Right. Because it's knit. Because knit's stretchier than crochet. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. And and we need to get going because Camille's tired and I should get to bed. I don't know if my husband's going to bed. I have no idea what he decided. But we should get on our merry way, right?
Yeah.
And I appreciate everybody showing up. That was a lot of fun. And it gives us an idea of if you want to start something and then I work on something separate and we could switch like idea, like where one of us is learning something. And
yeah, I like that.
Yeah, it worked really well.
Yeah.
So nice to see you. But yeah, so bye to Nifty, Presley, Moonrose. I know there was somebody else in here. Maybe Denise is still in here. There says there's 10 people watching. So thank you all so much. For
Now just hit the button.
okay. Not the 21 goodbye salute. Sorry. I'm so bad.
Just be like Camille and say, all right, bye, click.
I have said goodbye to everybody now. I feel good. I appreciate it. And we all need to go. It's midnight. Well, it's midnight for me, which means it's later for almost everybody else. See you later. Bye.
Click.
Where's my end stream? There it is. Bye.